What's the hardest part of co-parenting? The hardest part of co-parenting is, I'm sure this is going to sound nuts, but like, I just think they're mine. Like, I'm like, I have to run this by someone else and get permission. Like, cause in my head, like, obviously that's the right thing to do. And of course, my kids have a dad, but in my head, I'm like, but I'm the mom.
Now, I'd like to start this off by saying if you're a woman out there and you have children or a child, and you have a good, healthy co parenting relationship with the man that conceived child with you, because they're both you guys' children, right? Then I salute you, okay? But the overwhelming thought of a lot, if and dare I say all women out there, and if this applies to you, then I'm talking to you. If not, then let this fly. But the overwhelming thought process or mentality of women that have children is what Khloe Kardashian just said. Now, this came from the Khloe Kardashian podcast, if I'm not mistaken, on YouTube. But I saw this clip on X, of course. And to me, this mindset, this thought process here of possession, if you will, that, you know what, even though they have a dad, like she says, all right, because you didn't make this child by yourself, this isn't Jesus Christ or Christ, this isn't Immaculate Conception. Some man conceived this child with you unless you went to a bank or you were inseminated somehow, okay? So the thought that this child is yours, like the shirt on your back, like the pants you're wearing, like those note cards you have in your hand, like your car, your house, that this is a possession that I own and it's my responsibility, my ownership, and mine alone, I believe is toxic.
He's out of line, but he's right.
And to me, it fuels the rage that women have when it comes to child support, when it comes to custody issues, when it comes to if you're divorced and you're trying to get other possessions to have for the children or to support the children. This is one of the mindsets that make it toxic. Now, of course, accountability on both sides, right? If you're a man and you conceive child with a woman, whether she decides to keep it or not, if she decides to keep it, then of course, yes. Regardless of that, we have to hold up to our responsibilities if she is receptive to being in a partnership to help with you, okay? And if not, then again, I refer back to this mindset that it's my child and mine alone, and I want to make all the decisions and no one else, just me. And when I say me, meaning the woman in the situation, that she only wants. Why do I have to refer to somebody else to do what I want to do with my child, okay? Now, let's run this thing back all the way and let you hear the full context.
What's the hardest part of co-parenting? The hardest part of co-parenting is, I'm sure this is going to sound nuts, but like, I just think they're mine. Like, I'm like, I have to run this by someone else and get permission. Like, cause in my head, like, obviously that's the right thing to do. And of course, my kids have a dad, but in my head, I'm like, but I'm the mom. Like, I would never do anything to hurt my kids, put them in harm's way. Like, that's how I think. And Tristan knows that. And Tristan is like great with like trusting me with it. Like, he knows who I am as a parent, but it's still a struggle for me sometimes that I have to remind myself, oh yeah, I have to ask for permission. Oh, okay, I have to get this letter signed because he is the dad. Or if I want to take them out of the country, he has to like sign a waiver. It's just like, they're mine. Like, that's just how I feel in my head. So for me, that's the hardest part.
Now, Khloe Kardashian was dating Tristan Thompson back in 2016. They have 2 children together, if I'm not mistaken. They essentially split up in August of 2022. Now, judging by what she said, they have a healthy co-parenting relationship. But like she said, they're mine, right? Why do I have to refer back to the man for permission on anything that I want to do with these children? And he should know me, right?
Patriarchy, patriarchy, patriarchy.
And what happens is that when the man pushes back or has a difference of opinion or wants to hold the woman or the mother accountable to something when it refers to the children, then that's where this mindset creeps up. Well, you know I wouldn't do anything to hurt them, right? She even says it. Tristan knows I wouldn't do anything to hurt them. But see, because you feel like they're yours, if something happens on Tristan's end where there's a problem with the children and it's on him, you will not be as understanding as he would be to you because you already feel like they're yours anyway. So it's like, I let you borrow a pair of shoes and then you get them dirty and you bring them back to me. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, you effed up my shoes. You know what I mean? Like, now you got to pay for them. See, now where the anger and the animosity comes in and things like that because of mentality like this, if you ask me. Okay, she even says it here. Let me go to a part. Where is it?
Is like great with like trusting me with it. Like he knows who I am as a parent.
You sure about that?
But it's still a struggle for me sometimes.
It's a struggle for me a lot of times that, you know, we're in custody court where they say, well, you can't go out of the state or the country without, you know, referring to the non-custodial parent, aka, and I hate to say it, but oftentimes the father, okay? Or that the father has to be included in the medical decisions or the school of those choice and things like that. Or if you move anywhere, you have to tell him. And she's like, well, I can't freely move around with my child as I see fit because, again, it's my child, right? My child. Let's hear a little more.
That's how I think. And Tristan knows that. And Tristan is in my head. I'm like, but I'm the mom. Like,
but I'm the mom. I'm the mom.
I would never do anything to hurt my kids, put them in harm's way. Like, that's how I think.
But you would never do anything to hurt them or put them in harm's way. Now, how many stories have you seen as of the last, 5, 10 years of women doing very nefarious things to their children or allowing other people to do nefarious things to their children? I mean, I remember that story. I forgot where it was. This woman left her children in the home in filth and in squalor. And she was like right down the street, probably with another man or something like that. And the children had been pulled out of school for the last 3-4 years. And they were scared to go outside because the mom would come home, drop off pizza and BS and stuff and then leave and go back and do what she was doing. There are situations like this everywhere where women are allowing people to do bad things to their children. They're actually getting a kick out of it. Remember the Gabriel Fernandez documentary from Netflix? This one was allowing her boyfriend to do bad things to her child. This mentality right here to me is the genesis of some of the most toxic mothers out there in the United States of America and nay, dare I say, the world. Okay? But that's just my opinion, right? So y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. All right, with that being said, where is it? Thank you for taking another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you think about Khloe Kardashian and this mentality that I just think they're mine. I'm the mom. This mentality of single mothers, women that had children outside of wedlock, and co-parents, mothers that had children during the marriage. Because there's a difference, all right? Whether you think so or not. Let me know what you think about all this down in the comment section. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell. We're out of the door, and I will see you on the next video.